I'm William Burke. I'm the Cluster General Manager for the Fairways and Gateway Hotels in Dundalk, and I studied the Lean Six Sigma Green Belt in DkIT. I left school after junior cert, so I never actually went and done my leaving cert or went to formal college, I suppose, and I done lots of on-the-job training through different organisations, through different places where I worked. So these courses are key for me in order to be able to upskill as I'm working rather than trying to go back to education full-time. It's funny where I am today because I started life as a carpenter. So I did that for 10 years, and during recession in 2009, everyone will remember that, I left that industry and went to hospitality and worked my way and did various educational courses like this one in order to get myself to general manager, and I've worked in various different places around the country and now found myself in Dundalk. I've been in Dundalk for nearly 2 years, and Dundalk has pleasantly surprised me. There's lots of things to do in Dundalk that I would never thought would have been here. It's an absolutely fantastic place to come. It's a fantastic place to stay, obviously, with the 2 hotels, and a fantastic place to study as well. Absolutely fantastic since I came here. We're in a time of real economic challenge within the hospitality industry with rising costs, I suppose, from energy to wages to input costs, everything off suppliers. And as we look across our business, there's 2 things we can do. We can sit here and talk about these things and complain about them, or we can actually go and do something about it. And I identified this Lean Six Sigma course in order to help our businesses to stay ahead of the competition and be able to cut out any waste that we have in our operations so that we can manage our business better. I suppose when I decided to do this course, we had just had a little baby boy in August, and the course was due to start in September. And I suppose one of the fears going into the course is that I wouldn't have enough time in order to complete the course, obviously with a little baby at home. So I went ahead and done it anyway, and I'm absolutely delighted I did, because it was really flexible. Darren, the tutor, was absolutely fantastic, and I think for the input that has to go into it time-wise, it's really achievable. And I think that no matter your circumstances or where you are professionally, I think that putting aside those couple of hours every week, I think, is well worth it. I would have had a small background in Lean Six Sigma. I would have done the yellow belt, and I would have had a keen interest in it. But I suppose going on to the green belt, it's what are you going to learn going into this and what are you going to take out of it? It's really how to cut out that waste and be able to identify that waste, because if we can't identify the waste that's in the operation or in a process, then we won't be able to cut it out. And it's using the various tools that's given to us across the course in order to be able to identify the waste, cut out the waste, make our business more operational, make it a leaner operation, and to make the business more profitable. Yeah, so the course was only 1 evening a week, and Darren is from the industry, so he only lectures part-time. So he's actually from the industry, so he's bringing in knowledge from his engineering industry into the classroom to us. But I suppose when it's based in the classroom, that gives us absolutely amples of opportunity for the 12 people on that course to discuss everything that's going on, and it was great to pick up different things off different people in the classroom. And I think that for me, that beats anything online. And I think having it right beside us here in Dundalk and being able to just literally walk from the hotel into the campus on a Thursday evening and be able to learn off everybody in that room, including Darren and everybody else that was taking part in that course, was invaluable. Yeah, so as already said, with the challenges we have within the industry at the moment with rising costs, to be able to do that course and bring that back into the hotel, and being also then be able to speak to the other team members of management and put processes in place that we can identify this waste. And it's not necessarily waste of cutting out hours or shifts off people's job. It's a case of, is everything in its right place? Do we need those lights on? Do we need that air conditioning on? And having a look at everything that we do, but going into every new project with that in your mind, how do we make this as lean as we possibly can? How do we make that this is sustainable going forward? And I think that from what we learned on that course, and especially for me, I think that it's really about how do we improve things to move forward, and how do we fix all the mistakes that we made in the past. This course is suitable to anybody that works, basically. So anyone that works can do this course and can get value out of it. And I think any employer out there should be supporting their staff, and any employer out there should be doing this course, because I think it gives you a real eye-opening into what can be done in your operation. And I think that sometimes when we're in it, we don't see it, and we have to step outside it to have a look back in to really see what the wasteful operations or what we're wasting our time on, where we could be more productive. And I think that any employer or employee should really do this course.